Hey, what's up, people? What's going on? We're here with another video. Me and my friend Terry. Introduce yourself, my friend.
There's no introduction needed for me
Why? You're too big
because
for an introduction.
yeah,
Okay, say no more. So we're doing a video with predictions.
yeah, boy.
We're gonna predict the result and the score. So we're gonna do a £50 bet every weekend to see who wins. So we're gonna get 3 points if you get the score right, and you get 1 point if you get the result right.
Big
And
win.
if people wanna play with us in the comments, you can do that as well. I didn't see enough support in the last one. I saw one comment, not good enough. Please share it with your friends, give it a like, subscribe, because we're gonna start posting every week. So just give some support.
Just a disclaimer: when we say play along, we that doesn't mean if you beat us, you win the £50. Okay,
Yeah, that's
you
important to say.
you guys will be playing for fun.
Yeah, just to beat us basically.
Yeah, I just want to get that clear. I'm not PayPaling no one for.
Yeah, exactly. It was good to clear that up.
Yeah, but still leave a comment.
But still leave the comment and
So yeah, game week
tell us what
24.
you think.
We got
But
Leicester Liverpool.
let's to Liverpool. Where are you gonna go?
Obviously, Leicester drew at the Monoliths
They drew the last game,
last
no.
game, and Man City absolutely destroyed Liverpool at the playground known as Anfield.
Yeah, exactly.
So the
Man
fight
City, Foden played really well that game.
he
He's got
did.
a
He played
beautiful
very
goal.
well. That goal, yeah, that was a
Leicester
ridiculous
just beat
goal.
the Wolves. They beat Fulham away. They lost the Leeds. I remember that one because that hurt me. I definitely didn't have a bell in that game.
Yeah, definitely.
And they were at home. That was awful. And Liverpool just come back-to-back losses to Man City and to Brighton. But I feel like this is I don't see Liverpool losing again.
Their away
I'm
record
I'm
is
I'm
recent
gonna go.
times.
Liverpool have been awful away, but I'm still gonna go for a 2-1 Liverpool. What do you
2-1
think?
Liverpool. Could be a close one.
Without Jamie, I don't see
Without Jamie,
Leicester.
it could be difficult.
But
But
Harvey
with the
Barnes.
quality of Harvey Barnes and James Maddison and stuff, I can see him nicking a goal at least.
And it
I'm gonna go
depends
for a 1-1.
if Ricardo Pereira plays, then they can win. But I don't know if he's gonna start or not.
And
He's a baller.
my friend Justin, he's cracked at football, my guy.
No, I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 1-1. I reckon
a 1-1.
1-1.
So it's gonna be dead.
They're gonna share the points.
Oh I didn't even ask you what drink you're drinking. What are you drinking?
Oh shit, yeah. Fucking hell. That's not an extra time video if we don't say that.
For real.
I've just got
So,
original cider, you know. Nice
oh,
and
that's
simple.
what it is. Just plain Jane cider.
Yeah, boy. What about you? Another beer?
I'm drinking Super Bock.
Super Bock.
Little Portuguese beer to anyone who knows what that is.
Nice.
Beautiful beer. Now moving on to the next one.
Moving on
Palace
to the
versus Burnley.
Palace and Burnley. Oh, Burnley drew 1-1 in the last game against Brighton.
Yeah, Burnley ain't been great, but they did beat Liverpool, to be fair. Palace did beat them in the last... Oh no, Burnley beat them in the last 2 matches, actually. I'm looking at it the other way around. 1-0 both. 1-0. I wonder what this score is going to be.
I cannot see Burnley pulling another win on Palace here at Selhurst Park.
Easy on 3 assists. Zaha on 9. Benteke on 3. Chris Wood on 4.
I can't see it. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go 2-0 Palace. 2-0.
You know, Palace have won the last 2 games against Wolves and Newcastle. But I think Wolves was in the FA Cup, though.
Win's a win.
Well, Palace, no, but both of these teams are like... They could lose to anyone, but they could also somehow get a result against anyone.
Yeah, I know.
That is weird. But I don't know, I'm going to go 2-1 Palace. I think
2-1.
Easy and Zaha are going to be too good for them. But somehow watch Burnley win 2-0. But my prediction is Palace 2-1.
So you're saying Palace 2-1. I'm going to say Palace 2-0.
I'm going to say Palace 2-1. Yeah.
Nice.
You're saying Palace 2-0.
Now the big one on the Saturday is
Man City Spurs.
Man City Spurs. Obviously Spurs
I
won
don't know
2-1.
about this one.
I mean, not 2-1. They won 2-0 against West Brom last week. with Harry Kane back, put in a solid shift.
Yeah, very good game.
And
They actually played well as well for once.
obviously, Man City absolutely killing Liverpool.
Man City have won their last. I think they've won every single game since they lost to Spurs. Funny enough,
I guess Pep
They're-
really wanted to.
they're on a mad win streak.
Yeah.
And the amount of clean sheets they've had as well since John Stones and Ruben Diaz have been partnered up is crazy.
They are a very.
So if Spurs
solid
even get a goal
partnership.
here, I would be surprised. But I don't know if I go with my heart or if I go with my head on this one. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go.
Because Mourinho has had Pep's number in the last few games. Their last few games together.
I think Pep's on a war streak. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Man City.
3-1 Man City.
3-1 Man City. I don't think Jose's bus is gonna stop the Man City attack right now.
Yeah, but who says? Wait, what are you trying to say? Parks the bus or something?
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
I'm gonna go. I think I'll go 1-1.
1-0.
I'm gonna do 1-1 draw. Spurs will get an early goal. Man City will make it 1-1, and the game will end 1-1. But again, this is me using my heart instead of my brain. But it's a bit of my brain as well because I know Jose can get any result, but obviously it depends on the players if they can pull it out or not.
Yep.
And if as long as Kane's back, I don't see why they can't. It just depends how they play.
Right then. Moves us on to the last game on the Saturday. Brighton, Aston Villa.
I think that's actually would be I reckon would be a good game for the neutrals. 2-3 years ago, I'd never watched this game, but now with the quality that they both have, I'd actually watch this game.
This is a big game for Villa. They could definitely move up in the table.
They can go above Arsenal.
And then,
Okay.
well, they beat Arsenal last week, didn't they? Villa 1-0. And then obviously Brighton drew with Burnley.
Played well as well. Watkins early goal.
This one could go either way.
I take him on my fantasy. Could go either way because Brighton have been doing well.
I do think.
But I honestly don't know.
I think Villa will walk away with the points.
You think Villa will win?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go.
The thing is, they both play attacking football. I'd say.
I mean,
positive.
Actually, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna go a 1-0, another 1-1.
I'm gonna do 1-0.
Another 1-1.
I can't lie. I think Aston Villa are going to be too good. I think Barkley, Grealish. The thing is, Brighton played too positive. I think Villa will be able to counter that.
That is what I was thinking, but
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-1 Aston Villa.
3-1. Wow.
3-1. Barkley to score. Watkins to score. Cheeky
3-1.
Barkley assist.
All right then.
3-1 Aston Villa. That's my team. Our
Right.
first game on a Sunday, 12 o'clock kickoff. Southampton Wolves
Southampton Wolves.
at the St Mary's Stadium.
Southampton obviously.
This game's gonna be on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Southampton obviously need a bounce back still off their 9-0, which lost.
Yeah,
to Newcastle
that the pressing
3-2.
game. But they got Ben Narrett back.
Yeah, who done
Even
scored
though
an
he
own
scored
goal.
an own goal the other week, but he moved.
Heartache. They're on a bit of a losing streak right now. Wolves may be picking themselves back up.
Yeah,
after
Wolves
a
are starting to do
ropey start
better,
to
I
the
guess.
season.
They drew to Leicester, which is a good result for them. Bear in mind, looking at the positions.
Yeah, I do think Wolves are going to pile on the misery this weekend. Not by a lot.
I reckon they have it in them, but I just don't know if they don't have the striker, they don't have the vocal point up front. That's the only problem, but I think they'll do it again.
I'm going to go for a 1-0 Wolves. Maybe two.
Actually,
Maybe
I
two.
think I'm going to go 1-1.
Yeah, I can see
12 o'clock kickoff. A 12 o'clock kickoff loves a cheeky,
a little draw.
could go any time or a draw. Could go anywhere, not any time. The next game's a tough one.
West Brom, Manchester
At
United.
home versus Manchester United. West Brom need these points.
I mean, well, Sam Allardyce doesn't look like he's doing his great escape again, does it?
Doesn't look like it
Doesn't
unless
look
he
like
gets
it.
a result here.
He's conceded the
The
most goals,
most.
that's what it is, ever since his appointment.
Yeah, I don't know why you take a job just to ruin his legacy.
I know, especially West
But
Brom.
imagine he actually
were
used
doomed
him up,
from the
though.
start. Nah, they're going back down. They were doomed from the start.
Yeah, but why would he take that job? He's had like, I think 500
He thought
games.
he could do it. He thought he could do it. Obviously.
Well, he's too stubborn, and
Maybe, yeah, or maybe
he
he's
thought
needed
he
some
was
money.
the shit.
Maybe he needed some money.
Maybe that then.
And then obviously Man U come back off of a 3-3 draw to Everton. Which
Oh
was
yeah, I forgot about that.
entertaining.
Calvert-Lewin.
Very entertaining.
That was like very. James scored a really good goal. Everton played pretty well, I'd say. And Bruno scored a wonderful goal as well. Give credit where it's due, because Bruno scored a beauty.
It was a good strike, but
And the fact he didn't celebrate as well.
I do believe that was poor goalkeeping.
Yeah, but he done all he could. He scored.
Obviously, he shot. Yeah,
He pulled the keeper off his line.
It was a good goal, but if the keeper was half decent, you know.
Oh shit! Wait, was Pickford in goal?
No, it wasn't Pickford.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it didn't look like Pickford. He got dropped. He's been doing dead this season as well. No wonder he got dropped. He probably will be injured, but he deserves to be dropped anyway. What are you gonna go with?
I don't know. Obviously, Man U have been on a goal scoring raft right now with a 9-0 and then the 3 goals against Everton. Could they do it against West Brom? Conceded most in the league. They probably could.
They probably will.
Unless Allardyce can somehow park the bus.
I don't know about that one, mate. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep Bruno or Martial, who hasn't been great, but Rashford.
Question is 5 or more.
And the thing is, if they don't score from open play, they'll just dive and get a penalty. So
yeah, true. Very true. I'm going 4-0.
4-0 United. Not even a goal.
What, for West Brom? Nah.
For the Brummies. My God.
Maybe. Okay, fine. 4-1. If they win 4-0 now, though, you owe me a drink.
That's on you, mate. I didn't say anything.
You owe me a drink. I'm gonna say 4-1.
Do I have a gun to your head? No.
I can see like Pereira just doing something, you know.
Oh yeah. Mateus Pereira. Baller. Nah, I don't see Man United getting 4. I'll say 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, I'll say 3-1. Fuck it.
That could be an interesting game. Watch West Brom just win like 2-0 or something.
Well, I mean, this could. No, I don't see that happening. Like the game against Tottenham, they hardly came out of their own half. They had one chance in the first half. I doubt it. So right. Arsenal Leeds.
Next up, Arsenal Leeds. A big game for the number 10 spot.
Who would have thought that, eh? Maybe 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But not now.
Not now. Obviously, Arsenal at home at the Emirates. Look, coming off of a 1-0 loss to Villa.
And Leeds win the last game. They're playing today. Yeah. But they lost their last game to Everton, but they're playing today, so we ain't seen the game yet. But they're playing Palace.
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds. Oh, that's a big shout. That is
Leeds.
A big shout. That is a massive shout.
2-1 Leeds.
This has got a draw written all over it. This has a 0-0 written all over it.
I was thinking a 1-1, but then I was like, you know what? I reckon Leeds are going to pull one out of the bag in the last minute.
Yeah, they drew their last game 0-0.
Bamford's going to be like lurking around in the box. A little cross or a long ball is going to come in, and then Bamford.
I mean, he's got a great goal against Everton.
Late in the game, I reckon that's when Leeds will make it 2-1. And Arsenal.
I think I'm going to go 1-0 Arsenal.
1-0 Arsenal? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to go for it. 1-0 Arsenal. Right. I think Arsenal's going to do it.
In the last game on the Sunday, Everton, Fulham. Obviously, Everton again. The draw with Manchester United.
They did get a good draw. But then they lost Leeds before that, so they ain't been that great.
Fulham with a 0-0 to West Ham, which they did play pretty well in. As much as I hate to admit it.
Everton beat Fulham last match 3-2.
And it seems like
it was close.
Fulham could be slowly making it out of the relegation fight in recent.
Yeah, but Fulham they've been getting too many draws. Like they ain't won a game the last 5.
They haven't got an end product.
just draw. They got three draws and 2 losses.
Yeah,
But the losses are to Leicester and United, to be fair. But look, they drew to West Brom, they drew to Brighton. That's the games they have to be winning.
I can't see him getting a point here.
It's going to be a big ask.
I can't see him getting a goal either, for being honest. I'm going to go 2-0 Everton.
They ain't scored in their last 2.
Yeah, their run product has been terrible, Fulham.
You're going to go 2-0 Everton?
I'm going to go 2-0 Everton at Goodison Park.
I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton.
Fulham scored 2 goals in the last one. Fulham made it close in the end, so they actually put up a good fight at the end, but Everton had enough to hold on. I'm going to go 2-1.
That wraps up the Sunday games then. Monday night football. West Ham v Sheffield, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I will be tuning into that as a West Ham fan.
Susek will be back.
Susek is back after that ridiculous decision from Mike Dean.
You see what he said?
Ridiculous decision.
For a week or something.
Wait, what?
You see what Mike Dean said, they don't want to ref for a week.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean...
That sucks.
I would arguably say he shouldn't referee again.
Ever again, yeah, that's the thing. And it's like, he should be used to it by now. That's the funny thing. Like, how many times has he made a poor decision? Literally every other game that he refs.
3 red cards in 1 week. That is just crazy.
He's done like
2 of them were overturned.
This is exactly why we spoke about refs and how they should be punished for when making
100%.
Bad decisions.
Him and Lee Mason, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
There's a couple refs that need some answers.
Some sort of discipline.
Yeah, because they deserve something if they get something wrong. Because look, if West Ham still had Suzak at the end, they could score a header. Like, they had a set piece in the end. If Suzak's in that box,
he's lethal.
You know he could score. There's a chance he could score.
But anyways, back to Sheffield game. Sheffield obviously lost to Chelsea.
Yeah, but they were undone.
Yeah, they have been.
The goal though, they scored an own goal. Rudiger scored the own goal, not Sheffield. Rudiger.
Sheffield have been playing very good football recently as well.
Yeah, they're very positive, but
this could be a tough game for
enough
West Ham.
to keep them up.
Could be another draw. What do you reckon?
What, you think they're gonna draw?
No, I'm just thinking still. So what do you reckon?
Nah, if Susak's back, I think West Ham are just gonna batter them.
Batter them.
When I say batter them, I mean I'm not saying 3-0, 4-0. It's just I don't see Sheffield posing much of a threat.
True, especially with Cresswell, Dawson, and Ogbonna, Soufal. They have been very solid.
And West Ham actually have been doing well against the not so good teams this season, unlike the last 2 years. So I think I'm gonna go. West Ham have surprised me this year. I'm gonna go 3-1. I'll give Sheffield a goal.
3-1.
3-1 Westfield. And West Ham, not Westfield. They basically are Westfield now. The stadium's literally there.
I can see a 1-1 on this, but I'm gonna back the boys. I'm gonna go 2-1.
But this is the thing. Are you using your head or using your brain? I mean, are you using your heart or are you using your head?
On that prediction, it's a bit of both, you know. It's a bit of both.
A bit of both.
It's a bit of both. But I'm about the boys. I'll go 2-1 to West Ham.
2-1. Or a cheeky late goal.
Maybe a cheeky late goal. Maybe 2 early goals and Sheffield get a late one in the end. You never know.
That's a bit more likely.
I can see a 2-1 for some reason. Although I wouldn't be surprised with a draw. All right.
Next one.
Yep, Chelsea, Newcastle. Obviously, as we just said, Chelsea won their last game against Sheffield, and Newcastle beat Southampton.
And Chelsea did beat Newcastle in their first game of this year.
And Tuchel is currently undefeated as his manager so far.
Yep. It was a bit shaky against Sheffield last game, but they got the win. And the goal that they did concede was a Rudiger on goal, so that was just one defensive mistake.
Yeah.
But fair play for him to put Rudiger in because Lampard pretty much throws Rudiger out of the team, the squad.
Abandoned
So
him.
Tuchel's come in and is actually putting back in.
Yeah.
And I guess he's doing alright so far. But I think this will be a bit more of a test for him. Newcastle, even in Newcastle, haven't been great this year. But they did beat Everton, they did beat Southampton, so they're picking up points again.
What do you reckon then? Where do you see this going at Stamford Bridge?
Again, I don't know if I should go with my head or what I want to happen. I want a Chelsea loss.
We would all love a Chelsea loss.
But I'm going to go in my head. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea.
I can see that. But, the defence has been quite solid, Chelsea, innit?
Well, they've only conceded... They've conceded 1 goal in the last 4.
And that was their own goal.
And that was Rudiger own goal. Newcastle did score 3 in the last game against Southampton, though.
You know what? I'm gonna throw a curveball. 2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
Very possible.
It's very unlikely, but I can see the pace
Most
of
I've never.
Newcastle.
There's in the last 5 games. There's never been 4 goals in a game. Highest has been 3.
I can just see with Newcastle's pace up front, they could catch Chelsea out at the back on a counter or something. Maybe nick some goals.
I think Almiron got a brace last game.
Yeah, he did.
He's back in form.
And St Maximin had a solid game as well.
He's back. I think he got an assist.
Yeah.
He hasn't been great this year as well. But like the team around him isn't good, so I can't blame him too much.
So yeah, that's the Monday games then.
That's it for mine.
We have Wednesday. Obviously, these teams have already played in the same game week, but they do play again. Burnley and Fulham. Yeah, their game in hand. Burnley and Fulham, and then Everton, Manchester City on the Wednesday. Burnley, Fulham.
This is going to be the most. I'm not probably will not be watching the game.
Yeah, I can see a stinker. Big stinker.
The last game, Burnley 1-2-1. And the game before that, in 2018, Fulham won 4-2.
But I don't think there'll be that many goals in this one.
No, mate, I don't see it. I mean, it could. Fulham could start scoring again.
I'm going to make this one quick and go for a 0-0. Boring one. Big stinker.
I'm going to go for 1-0 Burnley.
1-0 Burnley, yeah.
They always do it, so let's see if they can do it this time.
The Sean Dyche special, the 1-0.
The 1-0.
Alright, and then the last game of the game week 24 is Everton Man City at Goodison Park.
Ooh,
this is a big game
this
for
will depend.
Everton.
Like if Man City loses Spurs, I reckon Man City don't win this game. But obviously, we don't know what's going to happen between the City Spurs game. Yeah,
exactly. And with Everton and Fulham, this game would be huge for them to push for European positions.
Exactly. Man City won the last game 2-1. Everton haven't beat Man City in the last 5 games. They ain't beat them in a while. I can't see Man City not winning this game.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, it's just Man City have been killing it
They've,
recently.
They've been too good. Like it's actually stupid.
Very ridiculously lethal.
They're just too good. They're making the league boring again, man. I thought this year was going to be a entertaining title race, but
you looked at the start of the season and how crazy it was, you know.
Because Man City weren't doing
Spurs
great, but
first.
it's turned around now.
Everton were first.
Southampton were first. Liverpool were first. Like United were first.
Now it's City again.
And I think if they win their game in hand, they go 8 points in front. So people should be supporting Tottenham and people should be supporting Everton for this game to at least give us an entertaining end of the Premier League season.
I mean, I will still be cheering on Man City as it would help West Ham.
Yeah, but exactly, I prefer West Ham. I prefer Man City win the league than Liverpool or United. So,
but
a bit more for the entertaining factor.
Yeah, the Man City game, I'm gonna go 2-1 Man City.
2-1.
2-1.
I'm going to go 3-0.
3-0.
Today's at 0. 3-0 Manchester
Jesus
City.
Christ. You're going for a domination.
That's a big ask.
On Wednesday.
That's a big ask. It's probably not going to happen with Everton.
That's a huge ask.
I'm gonna go for it.
So yeah, I mean, I guess that wraps up the game week, doesn't it?
Yeah, that wraps it up.
Obviously, leave your predictions as well down in the comments. You may as well. All right, I guess we'll wrap that one up there with the game week 24 predictions. Alex, you going to take this one away?
Yeah, so please comment, like, subscribe is the main thing. Share with your mates. Just a little chat with mates. We might even, like, if we do start getting comments, because we don't even know if any of the, or there has to be people watching. We had, I think, how many views did we get on the video?
I think we reached 100 on the first one.
Yeah, there was 100 last time.
Ridiculous support. So cheers for that, I guess, in the first video.
But I just want a bit more, you know. The comments is the main thing.
This video
and we might
be
even
shorter as well. Don't worry.
We might even get you guys on the. So if someone keeps commenting on our videos, we might even
bring you in.
get you in a Discord call, have a little chat with you, talk about the games as well. Just have a little football chat, you know. So that's it.
So yeah. Cheers for watching, guys. And
Cheers for watching. And
we'll probably see you next week for another game week.
Definitely. So goodbye.
In a bit.